What's up? Welcome back to Conversations with Wifey. You know what, Wifey?
Yeah, it's been a minute, but I'm back.
Hey, look, today I'm going to come to you and make this quick. And it's in regards to preparation. Got a lot of stuff going on again. Of course, U.S. and Israel bombing Iran, putting our kids out there at risk. Of course, these guys obviously don't care because their kids and family members don't have to go into these war zones, for the most part. So they don't care. And also, this particular strike was not authorized by Congress. And that's another thing that no one's talking about. Uh, it seems that the president in charge, he doesn't give a damn what anyone says. He's just going to do what he wants to do. And unfortunately, there's a huge population here in America, so-called MAGA, rednecks, whatever you want to call them, seem to be backing them. They just want war. It's okay to go from place to place, okay? Rob, cheat, and steal, take things from other people. That's okay, according to them.
Because
But
they've been doing it forever.
right, right. They can do it fine, just like America believes that they're the only ones that should have nuclear capabilities. If you really notice and look closely, they really have a problem with non-European nations who have nukes. If you really look at it, it's just the truth. Uh, Iran. I mean, the only thing we get back from the news is how bad Iran is. We get propaganda, so we really don't know. I mean, I haven't been to Iran. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there.
Trump say fake news.
We don't know what's going on there, unless it's reported by the news.
Yeah,
And of
we don't.
course, right, news, of course, is basically sponsored, by our government, and it's clear now if you just look at some of these videos that are out now that the the rednecks, the racists, they in full charge right now as far as the direction of the country. Israel, again, I ain't just talk with Israel. They just
Most of the news stations are run by you know who, so they put out there what they are told or permitted to put out there. So we don't know what really is happening or who's at fault for whatever.
all I know is this: Israel tells America who their enemies are. So anyway, that's another story. We'll get into what we were really trying to do today. We were talking about preparedness. A lot of stuff going on. Anything could happen. We kind of are leaning toward that this Middle Eastern thing could get out of hand. And if it gets out of hand, I mean, that's going to mean a lot of changes, here in America, more especially for supply and demand. The prices of everything already going up. We've seen that. But what if something happens and again you lose total electricity? Unless you can't get gas. I mean, you can't leave the house. You can't go to grocery stores. What are you going to do then? Are you going to wait till the last minute to prepare, or are you going to be prepared now for what may happen?
Exactly, because you see what happens when there's a snowstorm. People run to the store, they get the bread, the milk, the toilet paper, the paper towels, um, cereal, and, and they run in there and get that stuff right away. And then by the time you get home or get to the store, it's gone. So, you know,
And not only that, too, the food that they buy, okay, they tend to go out and buy all the meats. Y'all go out and buy all the chicken wings and stuff, man. I don't like that. But but if you think about this stuff, man, for real though, and being serious, if your power goes out, man, you got all this meat stuff in your freezer, it's not gonna last long. Even with stuff in your freezer, it may last 2 days. After that, you're at risk. So most of the food that you have to cook in the first 2 or 3 days, realistically. Because if you don't, if that food is going to go bad. But we came up with another option for you guys, okay? Because we actually been looking around a little bit, trying to think of things to do. What you got?
okay. So we found this company called Keystone. They have chicken fully cooked, says 98% fat free, no water added. It's a 14.5-ounce can. And this is chicken in a can. And this stuff's supposed to last on the shelf. How long is it supposed to last?
I think this is actually 3 years to 7 years with these right here. Okay. But we know canned goods have lasted as long as 15 years, as long as they're not dented or any damage to them.
Okay. Also, they have the 1 pound, 12 ounce can of turkey. This is also fully cooked. And this is by Keystone.
This stuff is in the event that you actually can't cook. Okay, you can't cook, and you can also cook with it as well. But you can actually eat this stuff ready to can, which of course I've tried it. You know, so it's actually really good. That's why I'm telling you guys about this stuff.
And this is the ground beef.
Regular hamburger. You will not
in the can. This is also a 14 ounce can. So
you will not tell the difference. And that can was I think $3.85 for that can.
I did see in Walmart that they sold the beef in the can. It was a big can like this. And it was beef. And I think it was like $13 for the can. But again, it's supposed to stay on the shelf for a long time, unlike, regular canned meat. So
don't get me wrong, canned goods it's good. If you got canned goods, it's really good to have. I mean, if you can't afford to stock up, just buy cheap vegetables and fruits and vegetables in the can, stuff like that. It's good.
This is powdered whole eggs. And it says 1 tablespoon of powdered whole egg with 3 tablespoons of water. So this is the powdered eggs in the can.
You can fry them up just like a regular egg. I mean, it is regular egg, it's just powdered. I mean, and those things, like I said, I've tried them. You can actually get the powdered. You can actually get the cheese as well, and they're good. I mean, you'd struggle if you got seasoning to tell the difference between a real egg and that. You really would. Well, especially if a fat boy like me fixes you know.
A lot of seasoning.
If you ain't sneezing, it ain't seasoning, right?
Also, this is by Old Mills. This is dessert. It says 2 servings, and this is a s'mores cookie.
Yeah, if you get the sweet tooth, okay, all you got to do is take a little bit of water from a water bottle, pour into this packet, right, up to about right here. It's got a fill line. That bag, you shake that bag up and put that bag down and wait 2.5 minutes. It gets hot and it actually cooks and bakes the cookie for you. It's actually dough inside it. It actually bakes the cookie for you. And of course, your boy had tried for you. They good.
Yeah, he tried all this stuff. See how it tastes. Basically, he ate his survival meal, so he's not getting any of mine.
That's up.
This is maple brown sugar oatmeal in the pack.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not an oatmeal fan. I'm not an oatmeal fan. But, I did try it, and it wasn't bad for oatmeal. I don't like oatmeal.
So this is the same thing. You put a little water in it, seal it back up, and it'll get hot. I think it even come with
it comes with spoons, napkins, everything. Everything comes with it.
It says spoons included. So it cooks right in the bag. So this is the survival meals, and it's supposed to last for how long?
Again, it depends on how you keep them. Keep them in a nice, cool place. These things can be your friend for 15 years.
We have here Ready Hour. Ready Hour sells like whole meals in a bucket. So this was one of the packs that we tried, that we brought. It's a black bean burger mix. If you don't eat meat,
it's like hamburger. You fry it. I mean, you can fry it on the grill just like hamburger. And I'll tell you, surprising, man, that stuff is good. I mean, you probably say Brandon said everything good, but that is really good though.
Yeah, ate all his survival meals. So also, you need like flashlights. So make sure you have your flashlight. Batteries, plenty of batteries.
Plenty of batteries.
What else did you get?
Yeah. I'm gonna show them some crazy stuff, some stuff that you guys are gonna think outlandish. But now, if you look what's going on in Israel, over in Israel and Iran right now, you might think differently about it. Okay. Now, we had these radios, these ham radios, okay? Now, let's just say, even like for storms or hurricanes, whatever, your electricity or your power goes out. You had no means of communications. Okay. You could buy a set of these, okay? You or your significant other could have the other one, and you can communicate up to 9 miles. You can actually change the frequencies on these things. You can actually change it whatever you want or something that you're comfortable to, and no one else can hear you. But they're very good 9 miles. And there have been cases where they've been good up to 20, but 9 miles is pretty well. It's a given for these things. They're very good because I have tried them. I've tried the other food too, but I definitely tried these radios.
And they're also good for if you want to go on a cruise. If you have like a whole bunch of family members and you have these radios,
Right.
You can take them on a cruise.
Hey, where you at?
Yeah, and won't get lost from each other.
Right.
That's a good idea for that also.
Right. But again, this particular brand is the Cobra, and it's very good. Like I said, 9 miles, you'll say easy 9 miles for these things. Even and during the summer, your conditions, or during the winter, rather, your conditions are probably even further out with that. Okay. Now, we also again had an emergency radio. Okay, what basically is
Right.
then you crank the radio up, and it charges. And so basically, it does have a flashlight on it as well. It's basically a generating radio, and in the event that something happens, you can listen to the government if you really want to listen to the government. And you can find it, what's going on. In the event power's out, this thing, again, it doesn't need batteries. Again, the only thing it needs is your power to wind it up, and you're good. All right? Another interesting thing I decided, that I would get. Of course, my wife told me I shouldn't have got it, but you know me, anything could happen. So I went and I got this to show you guys. I know it's overkill, but I'd rather be prepared than scared. Okay, definitely. This particular one here was $40, and again, I bought this just to show you guys. This right here is actually where you breathe through this. You actually take this part off down the bottom and expose, and you tighten it back up for your filter. Okay. This is a biological mask, nuclear biological mask. It's basically it. Okay? And again, they're not really expensive. And if you're one of those people who are paranoid, you might want to get it. But like I said, I just bought it just to show you guys. Hopefully it never happens, but if something ever happens, I guess we'll be fighting over the mask.
Now you ate your food.
Well, it's the way it is. You'll say it, I got the mask because you keep the food.
Yep.
Okay, all right, that's how it is.
So what else he purchased? And these are on back order. It took us a while to get it. The pails of food.
To get these things.
Yeah, people are buying these like crazy. So
y'all know who's buying them.
And they're on back order. They're not cheap. I mean there are but they're good to have because you can keep them on the shelf for like 25 years.
Right.
So this is the same company, Ready Hour. And it's fruit and vegetable in that one. So it comes in the packs just like this black bean. Comes in the pack. And you just put the little bit of water in it. And, I don't know how the fruit is.
Trust me, it's good.
Yeah.
You won't tell the difference between the real thing, okay? And see how I'm getting harassed? Trying to help y'all. See how I'm getting harassed? See what I got to deal with?
So, but it doesn't matter because I like everything. So that's non-fat dry milk.
Yeah. Personally, got that milk. I don't care if you got cereal or whatever. Even if emergency came down to it, I mean, you got your vitamin D here. You need milk, period. And this particular thing, I think it said it makes how many gallons? It was a 20-year shelf life, but I think this makes I mean, you know,
Really drink
yeah,
milk.
yeah, this makes actually 15 gallons. Yeah, this is basically 15 gallons of milk in the can, which is basically,
Something.
and you can do it the way you want. I mean, you can also use it for cooking, this, that, and the other. Um, also, incidentally, bought bread in a can. They actually had bread in the can too. Come just like this because she likes bread, and so I'm gonna try it. We'll make some concoction up, some type of fruit or something in it, some of this fruit. I'll mix it up like Frankenstein or something, and we'll taste that too. And we'll probably let you know.
It says 20-year shelf life. So if something happened, even if you have like little kids,
Right.
that'd be a good thing to have for your children, the little ones that have their milk. So
Right. Gotta have that for oh.
another one he brought was
Oh.
the bigger container that have.
Here we go.
So this one is,
There you go.
what is it? Beans trio with rice. It says 25-year shelf life. And again, it's the packs. And it comes, I think it's supposed to be like a family of 4.
Yep.
And that's the beans and the rice. So I'm good with that. I don't need.
This will last a family of 4, really, 3 weeks.
That's all I need.
Yeah, about 3 weeks is the last a family of 4. If you have to watch what you eat, if it come down to it, this, that, and other.
And plus, you have to have your water,
right?
Because you got to pour the water in the pouches so that it'll cook.
That's why we're preaching water. Yeah. Preach, water, water, water.
So okay. They're not cheap, and they're on back order because people are buying them up like crazy.
This is like $89 for this one bucket.
Yeah, that's for, again, a family of 4.
Okay. Got to put the rest of them on layaway if we'll buy more.
Yeah. This is not cheap.
Oh my God. Okay, what else I got?
We have the bug out bag.
Oh yeah, I got the bucket bag. I didn't use my bucket bag.
So
I got this.
Water.
And I'm going to drink it too, by the way. I'll put it right here.
Yeah, the bug out bag. That's what came in the bug out.
Yes, we actually got a bag called a bugger bag. It's basically a duffel bag, okay? I think I paid, $60 for that bag. And in this bag comes stuff like this. You get 2 of these so-called survival straws. What a survival straw is basically meant to do is to purify water supply. Let's just say you run out of bottled water, this, that, and other. Maybe say you get desperate, you got water on the ditch or maybe water in a little pond or something. This straw filters that water and takes out this 99.7% of contaminants. Okay? So it's great to have if something really happens. Because you see some of these third world countries, they would kill for some of these third world countries. And the way it's going right now, I'm not so sure we're not headed that way. And we keep trying to bully everybody else, man. Eventually we're gonna get the business one of these times. Somebody, okay?
Came with that.
Right.
It came with two bags of food, which was vegetarian chili.
Yeah, that came with it.
And what's this one say? Tortellini.
Yeah, tortellini. Of course, I tried them too.
Tortellini tomato sauce. So these 2 bags came with it. Also, potassium iodide. And
you know what that's for, right? I think they're trying to tell us something. When they packed us a bag, we asked for a survival bag we bought. This is actually for radiation. And so I don't know if they're trying to tell us to get ready to get nuked or what, but I hope that's not the case. But that's what that's for. For radiation sickness, it's basically for. And this is the bag that she was just telling you about. I opened it up a while ago, dumped stuff by accident. But this is a nice big bag too. And it came with those supplies. It came with two waters. Of course, it came with 2 of these straws.
Came with this, the bead
drop. That's basically part of the trauma kit that came with this bag. And what it basically is a lot of, they use those during the Gulf War. They actually use them in Afghanistan and Iraq. to stop bleeding. It's an emergency clot kit. And it basically does if you got a real bad wound, you basically empty the powder on the wound, you pack it in, and it starts to clot. Okay, probably can save your life until you get some type of medical attention. So these are not even bad just to have around the house, more especially you got kids, like I did, crazy as hell running around as a kid. So these are not bad to have around the house either. Okay. I also got in my goodie bag.
Came to the, um,
Oh yeah.
came with the
Oh yeah.
poncho or something.
Oh yeah.
Is that?
I got so much stuff here. You know,
Okay, so this is the emergency sleeping bag. It's in this little bag here. Open it up, and you'll be able to keep warm and sleep in this bag.
It's a thermal.
In here.
Thermal. So it keeps your body heated. Look, it's openly it kind of looks like aluminum foil or something.
You see it on like when some of them shows with the firemen use and stuff to keep warm or whatever. I don't know. Saw it on the show. Maybe it was soldiers. I don't know. Instant cold compress came in there. Okay, and we put some stuff in there ourselves. We put well, he did. He packed it with toilet paper, of course.
Yeah, you got it.
Toilet paper and uh, some wipes.
Yeah. I'm not trying to have no use selling rolls of toilet paper if something happens, 10, 12 bucks.
In case you can't get to water, you can always use these.
Yeah. And that's big. That's how you couldn't get the water. Right. Disease comes upon you very quickly if you're not washing. If you're not washing your body, cleaning your body, said nothing. Those are basically antibiotic wipes, okay, for your body. So you can basically wipe yourself down with those, temporarily. At least it helps keep the dirt and the disease and stuff off you. That's one of the biggest things that you need. This also came in our bag that I showed you a while ago with the nuclear mask. So I don't know if they're trying to tell us something, but I didn't expect any of this stuff. When I asked them for a bugger bag, I was expecting a lot of medical stuff and maybe a little shovel or something like that. I was expecting stuff like that, but I was never expecting this in a mask. They were serious, so.
Yeah, so they purchased that, and that's what came in the bag. But of course, you could put stuff in there, additional things like ibuprofen and Band-Aid and alcohol, peroxide.
If you're on this.
Yeah, bandages, any kind of thing that you can think of that you would need. The bag is enough room in there still that you could put clothes in there, outfit too, in case you have to hurry up and get out your area or something like that. They say evacuate. You can grab that bag and and go. So I mean, it is handy to have, and you could even put some food in there. It's a big bag. It have a lot of zippers and compartments and stuff like that. But he purchased it online. But like I said, you can just get a regular book bag and throw stuff in there.
Yeah, well, I advise you anyway is to have one of these bags in. Just store it in your car. Just store it in your trunk. You need it, you need it. You don't need it, you don't need it. Like I said, if even if you're out in the cold, your engine stalls, something like that, hey, you're cold as hell, you gotta wait for help or whatever. You got the thermal blanket. I mean, there's so many things that you have that's in this bag. It can help you, even the light, even heating sources. Oh, that's another thing. Before I forget, tell them what the heating sources of because of the storms. Actually, I decided on my own. I just go not tell her, of course, and I would get a solar generator. All right, those solar generators are worth their money in gold. Okay, first and foremost, they're lightweight. Okay, they'll run as long as you have the solar panel out, so they can run in damn near indefinitely. Depends on what you're running on it, you know. But the sun, as long as the sun's out, it'll continue to charge, whatever you're using. That's just something, off the wall, that.
That's if the sun's out, but if there's some kind of nuclear blast or something, that covers the sky up with a bunch of dust and everything. Then
Yeah, and guess what? I would be covered up some dust in the house. I'm gonna be bored and windows like a mother.
Won't work then.
Yeah.
This is another thing he purchased. It's a medical bag. And in this bag, it came with a few things. It has the first aid kit.
A couple of antibiotics, a couple of them little itch creams, that kind of stuff in the bag. You know, you pull that stuff out.
No. Then it has the emergency shelter. I don't know how many people could fit in here.
It's for 2 people, tent.
Okay. This is emergency shelter. I think this is what I was talking about with the firemen or something I saw on the shelf. But that came in it. A poncho, rain poncho. That came in it. What is this? Oh, this is a like a lantern. And we have Q-tips came in it. A phone pouch. Those pouches, they sell these in the dollar store. You put your phone in and keep it from getting wet. And it also has like a shovel.
A shovel and a bag.
Yeah, what do I do with it? I lost the shovel. Here it goes.
Oh, you lost the shovel?
No, here. It's a shovel and a axe with knives. Came in this bag.
Cool little gadget.
Look at that. So that came with it, and one more thing came with it. This is the shovel. The little mini shovel. And here's the other handle. And that came in this bag. All of this stuff came in this little bag here. Now I gotta fit it back in here. But all of that stuff came in it.
Could be a big spoon for some people.
Oh, thing also to have and keep maybe in your car by your front door or something like that.
I think that was $25. That bag.
Well, we ain't got no more. But this is a few things that we wanted to show you, and let you know that there are things out there. Of course, it costs some dollars, but there's things out there that you can purchase and get yourself prepared in case something happens. We don't know what's going to happen. I mean, this president we have now is like watching the cartoons, Bugs Bunny, Road Runner. You know, Road Runner was always trying to get away. BB, that's who we have in the White House right now. So it's crazy. You don't know what to expect, what's going to happen. You know, he don't think he's supposed to listen to anyone. He just does things without asking Congress or anybody. So,
what the law?
Yeah, just be prepared. You know, just start buying stuff slowly and make sure you know what you're going to do in case of emergency and talk to your family and kids and let them know.
Plan.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's plan. Get together. I don't care if it's who are your friends. Let's get together, get an idea of what you would do in certain scenarios, this, that, and other. And again, of course, every video I tell you, buy guns. I mean, never get caught without a gun. I hate to say it that way. I mean, guns don't do anything. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. Bad people kill people. But sometimes good people have to kill people. Plain and simple. It's just the way it is. And if you're gonna live and protect your family, that day may come that you may have to do something to someone to defend yourself or your family. And I do it without hesitation. And I hope you guys would too. But what else we got for them? Got anything else? Or I got so much doggone crap I watch. I'm unorganized now. I got it everywhere. Trying to show you guys. I took stuff out of the bag. Hey,
I'm trying to repack it.
that's her job.
But yeah, just trying to let you know, to be cautious and stay safe out there. And you don't know who to believe because the news is ran by a certain particular people.
Right.
So you don't know if it's true, what's going on, who's done what or whatever to anybody, who started anything.
Well, we know who started it.
Well,
we definitely know who started.
They say it's the other person. They want to take. It's always the other people, that start stuff. So
that rotten and hide the hands. That's what they do.
So just be careful out there and prepare, and like I said, get things together and let your family know what's going on and how to stay safe and what to look out for.
Please subscribe. Please subscribe to our channel. We can't do everything, but if you guys got ideas, whatever, get us some ideas that you may have. Or
what you want to know, or if we can help you with anything, or we could look it up for you, or how to get it, just let us know.
Yeah, and we have, how do I put it, a big dictionary of professional people that we know we know how to contact. And I ask them questions all the time. Not worry the crap out of them. But it's okay. It's all in good. And again, we have to remember, all we got is each other, okay? And black folk, white folks, whatever. If your heart's right, you're trying to do the right things, hey, I'm with you. But right now, one thing I know is that the government is racist and rotten to the core. So right now, it makes it difficult for most blacks, of course, to trust anybody. It just does. And it's you have to understand, white folks, that if you're listening, you have to understand that this was earned. The mistrust of black folks, of white folks, it was earned. It's been earned over time. You look at what's going on now. And we're not saying all you bad. I'm not saying that. White's not saying either that all y'all bad, because we know it's not true. But you had to understand and work with us a little bit, to combat the ones who are pure evil. We gotta rid this world of the ones who think like the Trump, the MAGA people. The ICE. We gotta put them in a place where they can't do anybody else harm. You need to put them in prison. Let them do whatever to each other, but all of them need to be in prison. Because all of them are very unlawful. They don't care anything about the laws. The only thing they want to do is take.
And we as a people need to stick together and start doing things to protect our people. Okay, everybody else, every other group, protect their people. What are we as Black Americans going to do? It's things out there that we have to be careful of more so than anyone else. So, just try and get yourself together, prepare yourself, talk to your family and see who wants to get together and start saving or buying stuff. And another thing I keep talking about is land.
Right.
We need to start buying our land back. They've been taking all this land from us for years. And, it's time to start purchasing land for your family and your children and stuff. I mean, yeah, they can take it, which they try to take everything. And when we had land, they took it.
Oh.
But it's time for us to start taking it back.
One more thing. And you churches out there, read my lips. Start investing in your community. Millions of dollars as a whole in Black churches. Invest in banking. Create a banking structure. Look into find ways of backing entrepreneurs that want to create stuff in our community, like grocery stores. Those kind, not liquor stores, grocery stores. Ways to perform and create things that our people actually need. Farmers, back farmers, help buy land, help people learn how to farm, how to grow crops. These are the things that we need. carpenters, electricians, people who know trades. Church, step up. Start backing some of these people. Okay? Thank you. Anyway, subscribe to us.
You can subscribe.
Yeah.
Be safe out there.
Peace out.
Talk to you later.